Hey everyone, ready to discover some of the best beaches in the USA? Let's dive in! From the Pacific's crashing waves to the Atlantic's gentle tides, this country is packed with sandy stretches just begging to be walked on. We're talking postcard-worthy views, beaches perfect for families, beaches for romantic getaways, and even some hidden gems you might not have heard of. So grab your sunscreen, your flip-flops, and maybe even a metal detector because we're about to embark on a coast-to-coast adventure to the top beaches in the good old US of A. First up, we're heading to the Valley Isle, Maui, Hawaii. Now I know what you're thinking, Jimmy, isn't Maui all about that volcano? And yeah, the volcano is pretty spectacular, but trust me on this one, the beaches here are the real showstoppers. We're talking white sand so fine it feels like powdered sugar, turquoise water that practically begs you to jump in, and sunsets. Oh man, the sunsets will make you want to write a cheesy love song. You can surf, you can snorkel, you can just lay there and pretend to read a book, whatever your beach-bumming heart desires. Next, we're island hopping to Kauai, also known as the Garden Isle. Now, if you're a fan of movies like Jurassic Park, you might recognize some of these lush landscapes. But don't worry, the dinosaurs are long gone. What you will find are pristine beaches, dramatic cliffs plunging into the ocean, and waterfalls that seem to appear out of nowhere. It's like stepping into a postcard, only better, because you can actually smell the salty air and feel the warm sand between your toes. From the Pacific, we're hopping over to the Gulf Coast, specifically Destin, Florida. They call this place the Emerald Coast, and for good reason. The water here is this crazy gorgeous shade of emerald green, and the sand, it's like walking on a giant sugar cube. Destin is a classic family beach destination with plenty of activities for kids of all ages. We're talking mini golf, water parks, and enough seafood restaurants to satisfy even the pickiest eater. Next up, we're heading to Sanibel Island, Florida, a beachcomber's paradise. Now, I'm not talking about your uncle's friend who wears socks with sandals. I'm talking about people who love to comb the beach for shells. Sanibel is world famous for its abundance of beautiful shells, and trust me, you won't be able to walk 5 feet without finding a sand dollar or a conch shell. It's like a scavenger hunt, only you get to keep all the treasures. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Clearwater Beach, Florida. This place is known for its sugar white sand, and when I say sugar white, I mean it's so white it practically glows in the dark. But the real star of the show here is the sunset. Every night the sky erupts in this incredible display of colors, and people gather on the beach to watch it like it's the final episode of their favorite TV show. Next, we're heading north to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. This string of barrier islands is like stepping back in time. You've got lighthouses that have been guiding ships for centuries, wild horses roaming the beaches, and this incredible sense of peace and quiet. If you're looking for a break from the hustle and bustle, the Outer Banks are calling your name. Just don't be surprised if you find yourself wanting to stay forever. Next up, we're swinging by Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Now, if you're a golfer, you already know what's up. Hilton Head is like a golfer's paradise with more courses than you can shake a 9-iron at. But even if you'd rather get a hole-in-one at the mini golf course, Hilton Head has something for you. The beaches here are pristine, the seafood is fresh, and the whole island has this laid-back vibe that's impossible not to love. Get ready to break out your fanciest flip-flops because we're heading to Naples, Florida. This place is known for its upscale ambiance, luxury boutiques, and some of the most beautiful sunsets you've ever seen. We're talking sunsets that would make even the most jaded Instagram influencer stop and say, wow, that's a nice sunset. But hey, even if you're not into designer labels or fancy restaurants, Naples has plenty to offer. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're headed to Key West, Florida, the southernmost point in the continental United States. This place is like a giant party that never stops, fueled by sunshine, margaritas, and the occasional rooster on roller skates. You can spend your days snorkeling, fishing, or just wandering the colorful streets soaking up the unique Key West vibe. Just don't be surprised if you find yourself dancing in the streets with a bunch of strangers at 2 a.m. Last but not least, we're finishing our beach tour in Laguna Beach, California. This place is a haven for artists, surfers, and anyone who appreciates a breathtaking view. You can spend your days exploring the tide pools, browsing the art galleries, or just soaking up the sun on the beach. And if you're lucky, you might even spot a celebrity or two. Thanks for joining us on this beach tour. Which one is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel inspiration. From the white sand beaches of Florida to the volcanic shores of Hawaii, the USA has a beach for everyone. So pack your bags, grab your sunscreen, and get ready to experience the beauty of America's coastline. We'll see you on the next adventure.